Hey guys, what's up? It's Moses here at the Driver Success channel, and today I just want to share with you something. One of the drivers was asking me a question that I think you will benefit from if I do answer it here on this channel. So his question was a very good question. He was asking me for the jobs that JB Hunt advertises. Do the truck drivers really make that kind of money that JB Hunt advertises? So when you look at some of the jobs that JB Hunt advertises, it does tell you, like it shows you 56,000 plus, 70 to 75,000 plus a year. You see how it gives you those numbers, 70 to 75,000. So I want to answer that question. 53 plus 66 to 75,000 a year. That's a semi-local. You make that kind of, yeah. This is an own operator, 125 to 150. And all this, of course, is gross pay. So the driver was asking me, do drivers really make this kind of money that JB Hunt advertises? And I'm gonna show you some things to look for whenever you are reading an ad for any company. When they advertise trucking jobs, there are certain things you should be looking for. I can understand why the driver was asking this question, because sometimes we see ads, we read them, and then maybe we are promised that we are going to make so much money, and we end up working for a company and we don't see the money, and then we call them liars and all that stuff. So let's see. Let me look at some of, let me close out some of these windows. So let's start with Schneider right here, right? If we go and look at their jobs, where is it? Company drivers. Let's say we want to go for what? Do they have any local? Probably not. Okay, let's say we decide we want to go and do a regional job with them, right? Come on. Okay, let me go here, search and apply for company, and apply company drivers. Bear with me. What's happening here? Okay, let's say we go for dedicated truck driver with Costco. Let's see how much this job is. Okay, it says up to 6,000 sign-on bonus, and then it tells us you're gonna be making up to 58,000 a year. Now here are the things that you need to be careful about, or things that you need to understand when reading advertisements. So this one says up to. That's the keyword, up to 58,000 per year. In other words, they are telling you you can make 58,000 per year. They are not saying you will make 58,000 per year. They are saying this is a full-time CDL truck driver. Full-time CDL truck drivers are eligible for up to 85,000 per year. And they even give you, whenever you see that asterisk, you really need to see why it's there. Like here, when they say up to 39 cents per mile, then you need to know why. You see, it tells you that is based on CDL driver experience. So in other words, they will pay you depending on your experience. That's how much you'll be making per mile. And this is the potential you have to make, 58,000. So in other words, this could be the top drivers on this account making that much. Okay, let's try another company, US Express. Let's go to career. No. Let's go to driving careers. Job search. Let's see how they. Let me put in 91730. That's my last the zip code for where I was. So let me just see what they have. Anaheim. Okay, let's try that. Anaheim. Where do they have their? How much? Okay, here you see, same thing. They say up to 82,000 per year. Pay is based on specific dedicated accounts or lanes plus your GI Bill. Now you see, when they say up to that, and then they're saying plus GI Bill, I think this is even like a veteran job or something. Yeah, veterans must meet VA qualifications. You see now, like if you were just reading this and you didn't read all those details and you just look at the money, you wouldn't get the real pay that you are gonna make. Let's look for something else. Let me go to dedicated drivers and see what these guys have. You see how they say "and up to." Again, that's the keyword here. Up to 75,000. Those are the keywords. When you see a company using words like "up to," then that means probably the 75,000, maybe those are the highest paid drivers, and it may be maybe one or two. I don't know. Now let's go to JB Hunt, and I show you the way they advertise their positions. They say average yearly gross. They use the word average, and that is what I like when companies use the word average, because when they say up to, it means they are telling you the top earners. Now the thing that they're not going to tell you maybe like how many days do they work, how many hours do they work, do those top earners work. Why I like the way JB Hunt advertises their position, the word average means that most of the drivers are going to make somewhere around this amount on the particular job you're looking at. Now, some drivers may make less, some drivers may make more, but at least you know that the average is that most of the drivers are within that range. That is the average, the keyword here being average. So when I apply for a job that says average, at least I know that is the range I'm gonna be looking at. Now let me show you something else that they have here that I saw that could help you. You see now, like here it says average gross is that, and then here they say and up to. In other words, they're saying there are drivers that are gonna earn more than that. This is the average, but there are drivers that are gonna earn up to that. So which means that if you earn up to that, the 48 cents, you're gonna earn more than that. Let me show you. There's another example I saw here that I wanted to show you. Here's the one. It says the average on this account is between 70 and 75,000 with a potential to make 92. That's when you see the word potential, it's the same as someone saying up to 92,000. In other words, they're saying on this account, this is the average that you'll be making, but you have the potential to make more. So in other words, they're basing this 92,000 probably on some of the top earners on this kind of account. But again, those are the words you want to look for. Words like average, potential, up to. I wanted to see if I can find, let's try and see, because we need to look for, we need, when you're reading ads, you need to be careful how you read them. Now you see like this one, express transportation. I don't know if express is the same as, no, this is not US Express, but you see how they show this. They say between 55 and 82,000. Now I like the way these guys put theirs, because they are saying drivers will make between 55 and 82,000. I prefer somebody to tell me, I prefer that companies show me something like that than just telling me up to 82,000. Because when you say up to 82,000, I don't know what the lowest is. But when you give me this range, I prefer something like that. So with this company here, Express Transportation, they're saying that on this account, you'll make between 55 and 82,000. So instead of giving you the average, they are giving you kind of the low and the high. I like the way these guys are doing it. That is really cool. I prefer that to people who just tell me. You see, like how this guy, this company right here, the way they are advertising, they are saying averaging between 175 and 250 per day. You see how that tells you? So you know at least that is every day you're going to make somewhere within that range. I prefer somebody to tell me that. I prefer that than people that just tell me up to. You see, like this one, Tracking America, they give you the range. So anytime you're reading these ads, make sure you are, when you see companies that just tell you up to or a potential of, understand that they are probably showing you the best numbers, and those best numbers are most likely with drivers that maybe don't have a life, right? You may not be able to work as much as those guys do. So anyway, to answer the question, yes, when you read the job opportunities that JB Hunt has, read them. When they say the average gross is that, know that that is what most of the drivers on that particular account are making. That's really you're gonna be somewhere around that figure. Now they can tell you, they tell you what, if an account there's a potential to make more, they kind of put it up here. You see, like this one, you know, you if you really give yourself to it, you'll make more than the average. Like this one right here, you'll make, you have the potential to earn more than what the average is. So in a nutshell, yes, these figures that we see right here, where they say the average on those particular account, really JB Hunt is doing their best to make sure that they're giving you the right numbers. So I hope that answers the question. If you were wondering, I know one of the drivers asked that, so I just wanted to answer that. So again, guys, if you want to come and join JB Hunt, please just go to driversuccess.com, and right there I have a form that you can fill out. That will give me an opportunity to refer you, and of course when I do refer you and you get hired on, I will be compensated for that. I hope that helps you guys. I was trying, my internet is slow, I was trying to show you my website, driversuccess.com, but right now my internet is slow. But anyway, just head over to driversuccess.com, and there is a form you can fill out. It's a short form, and then I'll be able to refer you, and when you get hired on, I'll be compensated. All right, guys, until next time, stay blessed and stay safe. Bye-bye.